These are the Water Lab Top 10 Tips. The top 10 things that either we forget to tell you or that are just really good for a brand new pool owner to know. Let's jump right in. Tip number 10. Bring a water sample to Aqua-Tech at least once a month. It's vital to test your pool water in a laboratory setting in order to stay on top of your water chemistry and prevent problems before they occur. It's also helpful for us to have a great water test history on file, just in case there's ever any warranty questions that a manufacturer needs answered. Tip number 9. Make sure your skimmer and pump baskets are kept free of debris. Full baskets will interfere with your pool's circulation and filtration system. It's also helpful to use a BioGuard Skim More sock to work as a pre-filter and catch the really tiny particles before they plug your filter system. Now, if you're going to use this skimmer sock, do make sure that you check your skimmer basket frequently, because sometimes it works too well and can plug very quickly, especially in spring and fall. Tip number 8. Try to keep your pool as clean as possible. This is going to save you money and chemicals and extend the life of your liner and equipment. Make sure to vacuum at least once a week or as often as you like to keep the pool looking ready to jump in anytime. You could also use your Prowler automatic pool cleaner. It's also recommended to clean your vinyl liner by just rinsing with pool water right at the water line and a soft brush or very soft cloth every few days. Do not use any kind of chemical cleaners on or ring around the pool. Consult with the Water Lab before doing anything in this regard. Just a rinse off with pool water will remove any deposits that can degrade the UV coating on the vinyl. Tip number 7. Ensure that you're using proper pool chemicals of only the highest quality. Your pool is a significant investment and should be treated with chemicals designed to prolong its life. Not all pails of chlorine are the same. Using proper pool chemicals of a professional grade made in North America is going to save you time and money now and into the future. Tip number 6. Let's talk about solar covers. The average life of that bubble solar cover on your pool is 2 summers. To try to have it last as long as possible, always remove your solar cover if your chlorine level is above 3 parts per million on your test strips. Your cover should also be removed after any kind of shock treatment for at least 6 hours. Store it out of direct sunlight when it's not on the pool, or cover it with a reflective protective sheet. Tip number 5. Although pool chemicals have no shelf life, it's really important to store them correctly. Keep them away from flammables such as paint and gasoline. When you have chemicals to keep over the winter, any liquids should be brought inside and shouldn't freeze. Anything that's solid or granular can certainly be exposed to colder temperatures and can last for many, many years to come. Tip number 4. Your filter should be chemically cleaned at least once a season. Not just backwashed or rinsed off. Chemical cleaning removes the oils, greases, and mineral deposits that accumulate throughout the year. Think of this analogy. If you fry up a pan of bacon and you make yourself a little BLT sandwich, you're not just going to stick that pan under cold running water and think that it's clean. You need a detergent to lift off the oily film that's left on that pan. So, treat your filter the same. Whenever your filter pressure raises 8 to 10 pounds, do take your cartridges out and give them a rinse pleat by pleat from top to bottom. Normally takes about half an hour to 45 minutes. And then put them back in your tank and away you go. If your filter pressure rises again in less than 14 days, then you really should think about chemically cleaning that filter with some Filter Bright, Filter Cleanse, or Filter Revive. Tip number 3, exceptions to the work week. What we mean by that is exceptions to your regular routine weekly maintenance. If you have an exception like exceptional usage or exceptional weather, we need to treat the pool exceptionally. So if there's ever heavy rainfall or a big party, repeat your step 2, the little pouches of shock that you use on a weekly basis. For example, if your regular work week is on Saturday and then we have a thunderstorm on Tuesday, add your Smart Shock or Oxygen on Tuesday and continue with your regular weekly maintenance on Saturday as usual. This extra application of oxidizers is going to gas off any organics or wastes that the environment or people have brought in. It'll keep your water chemically cleaner and your water balance much more stable. What this means for you is saving time and money. Tip number 2. Always talk to Aqua-Tech's water testing team whenever you're adding anything to the pool that you haven't purchased here or you're unsure of, specifically things like clarifiers. Some clarifiers or certain kinds of chlorines or pucks or shock treatments are only compatible with certain types of filter systems. The majority of pools in North America have sand filters. Your pool very likely has a cartridge filter, so we want to make sure that because this very efficient and effective filter catches more particles, you tend not to need as many chemicals. We want to make sure the products that are being applied to the pool are going to help that cartridge last as long as humanly possible with as little time and money by you as possible. So just shoot us a quick phone call or email and let us know of anything that's going into the pool that might not be designed specifically for that filter. We can help let you know if it's safe to use. Top 10 tip number 1. Always contact us with any questions or concerns that you may have. You can ask a question, any question, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just go to aqua-tech.ca and use our online chat or give us a call during business hours at 204-233-8822. We're all here to help. Just make this pool the simple pleasure that it really should be.